Annemieke.
Hi.
Hi. Tell us about you.
My name is Annemieke Tissink. I'm from the Netherlands. I have a business called Puurst.nl and PureEntrepreneur.com, where we elevate business owners to the next level.
And where do you live?
I live in Zwolle, the Netherlands.
In the Netherlands.
In the Netherlands, yeah.
And you joined Growth
2015.
So 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Tell us where you were in your business. Were you working with Peter then?
Yes.
Okay.
We started our business 7 years ago, and we were doing hours for euros. I don't know. We were hired on a contract basis.
Yeah.
We made a lot of money. We made a lot of money, but we were so unhappy.
So unhappy.
We were so unhappy, and not because of the money, but because we didn't like the people that we were working with. They were nice people, but they were not in the right mindset. And we were working our butts off, but it didn't give any fulfillment. So around 2014 and 2013, we said, okay, let's stop this. And when I look back, it was quite stupid, but we just said, okay, we stopped this. And we stopped it. We stopped literally with every client we had. And we had nothing except for an idea that I'm an entrepreneur since I was 18. I'm 30 now. And I always loved small business owners. I've been one all my life.
Yeah.
I never was in corporate. So I thought, I want to help these people. If I was struggling with self-worth, if I was struggling with being visible, and I have a marketing background, how else are people struggling with that?
Yeah.
So we just shifted, but that didn't go so well. Going from multiple six figures to 30,000 euros,
Yeah.
whew,
Big difference.
that's a difference, especially when you're married and this is your only source of income.
What made you seek me out for help, seek us out at Boldheart?
I've been following you since 2011.
Wow.
11. I bought all the programs. I have a closet full of binders and DVDs.
Thank you.
But you were far away in America. And I love watching the videos, but I looked for help closer. But it just wasn't me. I was in a room full of people just like here, standing in front of the mic, and I got kicked up to the ground. And I felt so damaged. I was so afraid. And when I heard you were coming to Paris, I thought, this is my chance. Now I can see if she's just as nice as she seems at the videos. And I cried when I saw you. I cried like a baby because I recognized something from myself in you. Yesterday, you were telling your childhood story. Mine is the same, exactly the same. And I thought, if Fabienne can do this, I can do this. And we were in Paris. It was a tough year, business-wise. So we decided that Peter was going to corporate, and I was going to do Boldheart, and I was scared shit because I never had a business on my own, and I thought I can never do this. We doubled. I doubled. And after 6 months of watching my husband feeling miserable, I said, honey, let's go, let's come, let's do this together again. And we doubled again. And it feels so good to do this together with the man I love, with the help of a community who really loves you, who really sees you. And it's not fake. And I say this for all the European people, because we are a bit skeptical.
Yeah, rah.
All the American stuff.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
When Fabienne came to Paris, she was, I thought, well, where is the woohoo? She wasn't doing that. And I
still gave the hugs, though.
Yeah. Thank goodness
I got
gave
all
the
the
hugs.
Europeans hugging each other. So
but
good.
we say, oh, this is so American. This must be fake.
Yeah.
This is not fake. This is more real than what I see in Europe going on.
Yeah.
So I was so pleased when you announced that you were going to Paris.
Yeah.
And that you were starting Leverage there.
Because you came all the way to the US from the Netherlands to do a year in growth.
Yeah.
And then it was time, because you now were at 6 figures.
Yeah.
Can we give her a hand? Yeah? In 1 year. 1 year. I remember when you came up on stage at the Growth Track meeting and you shared it. And then it was time for Leverage. And that's exactly when I announced that I was also going to be doing a Leverage in Europe.
Yes.
And how's that been?
It feels like such a gift. Not just the driving distance. That's not important.
Yeah, the meetings.
But the meetings, to be able to have my tribe a bit smaller than here, so we welcome new European people, but to have it so close to me, and having people who are doing what I am doing every day, not in the same business. My AB is a dermatologist. She's doing something completely different. But just having the support, having someone say, I believe in you, when you just don't feel it yourself. Because sometimes you're just not feeling it.
That's normal.
That's normal,
How is the content? Has the content made any impact on your life?
Oh, that's funny you mentioned it. Well, I'll refer to a piece of content you gave me yesterday. You talked about the rule of 3. Sometimes you have to hear of resources multiple times before you act on it. And I heard about the 10X principle 2 years ago. It was a mastermind called 10X, and it was about growing your business. Then I heard about a book called 10X, and I thought, oh, this is a good book. Might read it someday. And then I came to the meeting in July, and the day before we said, we never know what the content will be. So Peter and I said to each other, okay, whatever is coming, this is our topic. This will be the topic that we need to make the next big leap. And it was 10X. 10X your marketing. And the night after the meeting,
you guys were like, oh my God, this is so good. This is so good. We're totally doing this.
Yeah,
and what I love about you and Peter, sorry to interrupt, is that you take a day after our Leverage meeting and you stay in Paris. And you go to the American Library and you work to implement everything.
Yeah, we turned this into a workation.
Yeah.
And so we were sitting in an Italian restaurant. And we were saying, 10X, let's tattoo that on our hand. And we were writing it every day on our hand. And 2 days before I turned 30, I thought I might do something scary before I turn 30. So we might actually do this. And Peter and I both have 10X on our wrists. Tattooed. Yeah.
That was a good meeting.
Yeah, it was good. It was great content, but it's not about 10xing your marketing. It's about 10xing your life. If you want extraordinary results, you can't just go and half-ass do something. You can't just double the amount of work.
Yeah.
You have to do something completely different.
Yes.
And that's what I'm experiencing in everything I'm doing here.
Are you glad you joined Boldheart? You're going into your third year now?
Yeah.
You're in your third year.
No, I'm going into...
You're going into your third year.
Yeah, I'm so glad because this is home.
Yeah.
This is home. This is where I belong. This is where I... You often talk about belonging, feeling not included in several groups. I felt lonely in a lot of Dutch meetings, in a lot of Dutch comfort rooms where I thought, I just don't fit in.
Yeah.
But here, I do. I'm a bully here.
Yeah.
And I can just be me. And it's okay. It's good. I can cry here like a baby. Ugly cry. And no one cares. They just hug you. No, but this is my tribe.
Yeah.
And this is where I belong.
And we're going to 7 figures, baby.
Oh, hell yeah. 10x.
10x,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
Give her a hand, everybody. Give Peter a hand, too.